Hello and welcome to Sudoku Pro.
Hello everyone, this is Uma Maheshwari solving the 4-star Sudoku puzzle from today's Hindu newspaper dated 10th December 2022. Let's get started. In today's puzzle, this central section is very interesting. Let me share with you what is interesting about this. Now you have a set of numbers in D row and a set of numbers in F row. So numbers which are common in these two rows are going to be here in E row because those numbers cannot appear in these two sections. Right, what are the common numbers? We have 1 here and 1 here. We have 4 in D row and 4 in F row. We have 6 in D row and 6 in D row. So that means this 146 blocks these three cells and this 146 blocks these three cells. So 146 can appear only here. So let us mark it here. We have 1 blocking from here. So this cell, that is E6, can take 4 or 6. We have 6 blocking from column 4. So E4 can take 1 or 4. Now E5 can take 1, 4 or 6. 1 or 4 or 6. Fine. Now you have this 5 blocking this entire row. So 5 can be only here. We have 5 in column 4 and 5 in column 5 blocking these two cells. So 5 goes here in F6. We have 7 here in F row blocking this row. So 7 has to be here. We have 7 here in column 5 and column 6 blocking these two cells. So D4 takes 7. Now it's time for 2. There is 2 here blocking this row. So 2 has to be here. This 2 blocks here. So F5 takes 2. Now in F row we have only 2 empty cells and the missing numbers are 8 and 9. When I was looking, but we do not have clues of 8 and 9 of course. But here in D row again we have 3 empty cells and here the missing numbers are 3, 8 and 9 and you have this 8 in column 1 blocking here. That means 8 has to go in one of these two cells only and that blocks 8 here. So F4 takes 9 and F9 takes 8. Now this 9 blocks these two cells. So 9 has to be here in D1 and here 3 and 8 goes in these two cells. Now we know that so 3 is blocked here and there is a 3 here in I row. So 3 is blocked here too. So in column 4, 3 has to be only in one of these two cells. That is an observation here. There is a 6 here in column 4 and a 6 in A row blocking these 4 cells. So 6 goes here in B5. This 9 here in column 4 blocks these two cells. So 9 has to be here in one of these two cells. You have this 4 in column 8 and this 4 in 0 blocking these 4 cells. So 4 has to be in one of these two cells. So now this 4 in 0 and this 4 in A row blocks these two rows. So 4 goes here in B3. So let's eliminate 3 and fill 4 here. So C4 naturally takes 3 and these two cells take 8 and 9. That shows now we know that we miss 1, 4, 6 in these three cells. We have 6 and 4 blocking here. So E4 takes 1 and now in column 4 there's only one empty cell and the missing number is 8. Let us try to fill this 0. Here this 6 blocks this entire section, these three cells. So 6 has to be in one of these two cells. We have 6 blocking from column 3. So 6 goes here in C1. Now 1 blocks this cell, that means 1 has to be here only. You have 1 from in column 8 blocking here. So 1 goes in one of these two cells. This 8 blocks here, and we know that these two cells take 8 and 9. So this 8 blocks these two cells. So these 5 cells are blocked for 8. So 8 has to be in these two cells only. Now you have 8 blocking from here. So C9 takes 1 and C7 takes 8. Now in 0 we have only 2 empty cells and the missing numbers are 5 and 9, but there are no clues for 5 and 9 across. But you can see this 5 and 9 in A row blocking these two cells. So 5 and 9 has to be in one of these two cells. So we have 5 and 9 in these two cells and 5 and 9 in these two cells. Fine. Now here in this third block there are only 2 empty cells and the missing numbers are 3 and 4. There is 3 blocking from column 7. So A9 takes 3 and A7 takes 4. We know that in this central block we are missing 1, 4, 6 in this row. We already have 1 here, so here we miss 4 and 6. There is 6 blocking from column 5. So E5 takes 4 and E6 takes 6. Here we miss 5, 7 and 9. Now we know that 5 and 9 goes in these two cells. So 5 and 9 blocks here. So E8 takes 7 and these two cells take 5, 9 matching pairs. Now in column 8 there are only 2 empty cells and the missing numbers are 2 and 3. There is 2 blocking from H row. So H8 takes 3 and I8 takes 2. There is a 6 here in column 1 and 6 in column 3 blocking these two cells, and there is a 6 here in H row blocking here. So G2 takes 6. This 6 in G row and this 6 in H row blocks these two rows, and there is 6 in column 7 blocking here. So I9 takes 6. There is a 4 here in column 1 blocking here. There is a 4 in column 5 blocking here, and there is a 4 in column 7 blocking here. So 4 goes here in I3. This 5 in 0 and this 5 in column 2 blocks these 3 cells. So 5 goes here in I1. Now in I row we have only 2 empty cells and the missing numbers are 1 and 9. We do not have any clues of 1 and 9 across. We have to wait for the clue. Here in the 7th block there are only 3 empty cells and the missing numbers are 1, 7 and 9. There is 7 blocking this cell. So 7 goes in one of these two cells here. This 7 in 0 and this 7 in I row blocks these two rows, and there is a 7 here in column 9 blocking here. So H7 takes 7. Now in column 7 we have only 3 empty cells. Out of these 3 cells, 5 blocks these two cells. There is a 5 here in 0 blocking here, and there is a 5 in I row blocking here. So 5 goes here in E7. We already know that 5 and 9 are missing in these two cells. So E9 takes 9. Now in column 9 we have only two empty cells and the missing numbers are 4 and 5. This 5 blocks here, so G9 takes 4 and H9 takes 5. This 3 in H row and this 3 in I row blocks these three cells, and 3 goes here in G6. This 4 from column 5 blocks these two cells, so 4 goes here in H6. Now we know that we miss 3 and 8 here, so this 3 blocks here, so D6 takes 8 and D5 takes 3. We know that we miss 8 and 9 here, so this 8 blocks here, so A6 takes 9 and A5 takes 8. Now here we miss 1 and 9 in these two. We miss 1 and 9 here. Here again we miss 1 and 9. Here again in this H row we miss 1 and 9. And here we miss 1, 7 and 9. So with this let's move on to the upper section. Now in A row we miss 1, 2 and 7. There is 1 and 2 blocking from column 3. So A3 takes 7. Here we know that we miss 1, 7 and 9. This 1 from D row and this 1 from A row blocks this cell. So G3 takes 9. Now we know that we miss 1 and 9 here. So this 9 blocks here. So G7 takes 1 and I7 takes 9. I5 takes 1 and H5 takes 9. Here H2 takes 1 and G1 takes 7. In 0 we miss 5 and 9. Now this 9 blocks here, so C3 takes 5 and C8 takes 9 and B8 takes 5. Now in A row we miss 1 and 2. There is 1 blocking from column 2. So A2 takes 2 and A1 takes 1. Here we miss 3, 8 and 9. We have 9 in column 1 and 9 in column 3 blocking these two cells. So B2 takes 9. There is a 8 in column 1 blocking here. So B3 takes 8 and B1 takes 3. Now in column 3 the only missing number is 3. And here we miss 2 and 8. There is 8 in column 1. So E1 takes 2 and E2 takes 8. And the puzzle is solved. Hello friends, how did you find the puzzle today? I found the puzzle today thoroughly interesting. Please share your experience in the comment box. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.